That's a tight fit.
Heyo!
You ready?
Yeah.
We're heading east today. We're gonna cycle across the island, as it were. The sky this morning is spectacular. The clouds are low and it's flat enough out here where it just looks like it goes on forever and ever. So yeah, we've spent the last 4 days in Carlisle, and today we're going to start heading east. We're gonna go along Hriens Wall. It's a legendary thing here, and I think it's the most popular cycling route in the UK, yeah? Mm-hmm. Are you excited?
I'm so pumped. I think we're gonna try to do it in 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
It's just like, what, 75 miles? Because we're ending in Newcastle, so it's 75 miles. And this first day is gonna be hilly. But that's something new for us at this point. Yeah.
How are those legs feeling?
Oh,
say what you just said before.
I said that nothing hurts yet, but it feels like the blood in my legs is made out of jelly. Like, it just feels like thick. So, I hope that bodes well for me later. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
now
how
you
it's
said
going.
your legs feel bad too. This is gonna sound really dorky, but while we took our break in Carlisle, Tria and I kept like showing off our muscles to each other and showing each other how like strong our legs have gotten. This is day 7, I think, on the bikes. We are getting stronger, and that's just like the ultimate goal is to not only see the UK, but to get stronger, and it is really cool once all the pain is gone to actually see that happening. It's just such an amazing feeling, and my hope is that with that, the days that have a good amount of elevation will no longer be so intimidating, and we'll finally go faster than 6 miles an hour. That is the ultimate goal, because I'm so tired of all these street cyclists just like zipping by us. Like it's a little embarrassing, but we're getting there. Hello. Hiya.
She's been thinking life ain't given her what she needs. What could make
I only have one question, love.
What?
How?
How what?
How?
How what?
How did we get here? Look at the town name.
How will I go on?
Some of the town names are just ridiculous in the UK.
Oh, I liked the other day we saw Butt Hill.
Butt Hill, yeah, we drove through Butt Hill the other day. Or rode through Butt Hill.
Right on the cycleway, there were a ton of signs saying there's a craft fair. And when we rode in, not only is it a craft fair, but it's a craft fair and inside an old brick hall. And it's full of these like little booths selling like felt and knit sweaters and scones and little jewelry and things, and just
This is like a dream come true for you.
It was the most iconic craft fair because it was just like the rafters above were just so old and everything was like crammed and cozy and just, oh my god. And then I couldn't resist. In the back there was a little food area and I got us coronation chicken.
What's coronation chicken?
I have no idea, but it was the top of the list on the sandwiches. I don't know. I ordered 2 of them.
So that's what coronation chicken looks like, huh?
Yeah. Smells like curry? It's like curried chicken.
Would the queen approve?
I think so. It is fantastic. Oh, yeah, that hits the spot. Wow, that wind really picked up.
We have yet to actually see Hriens Wall yet. I think it's a little ways up the road. We're 15 miles in. This is by far the fastest we've ever cycled. Today is.
Yeah, I think so.
2 miles, 2 hours in. Hey, how you doing? We're two hours in, and we've gone
25?
Huh?
I feel like
15 miles.
Oh, 15. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone 15 miles. Not. Oh, that's 7.5 miles an hour, but that includes brakes. That includes brakes.
There's raisins in here.
Interesting. At last, we have found the legendary Hriens Wall. This is actually an old Roman fort, and they have a museum that you can pay to go into. But it is like 11 pounds a person. I mean, that's more than our campsite tonight, so
We're just being cheap.
we're just being cheap. But we are watching everyone walk around this field from behind this nice fence here. It's pretty crazy. The idea of Hriens Wall is nuts to me. The Romans came here. They were tired of getting raided by the barbarians in the north, and it was sort of like a Great Wall of China situation. The Emperor Hadrian, he said, hey, you got to put a wall up here. So they put a wall across the length of the island here.
2,000 years ago, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's mostly just ruins now, but it's still crazy to look on something and know that that is roughly as old as Jesus, you know. But anyways, eventually the barbarians did retake the island here. They drove the Romans out, in addition to just other things causing the Roman Empire to crumble. You know, for the last couple hundred years, the barbarians have had it, so. No, just kidding, you guys. This is pretty cool, though. It's honestly pretty cool. I'm a sucker for Greek and Roman ruins. I don't know why, but they're definitely my favorite kind of ruin.
Do you know that question that went around where you're supposed to ask your partner how often, when was the last time they thought about the Roman Empire? Cheveyo thinks about it all the time. I'm always catching him reading random Wikipedia pages, and what's that thing, Oversimplified on YouTube? He watches those all the time, so he's really happy that we're on this route.
Let's bike.
Man, this wind is a killer right now. When we were standing looking at the wall, the weather app said that the wind dropped down the temperature to 41 degrees. So when we're going downhill and the wind really picks up, it's really cold. So we're gonna have to debate if we're gonna camp in this or if we're gonna find a hotel, because I don't know if we're equipped for this.
Definitely one of the better views we've ever had. from a campground. It's gorgeous up here. We're like at the top of this hill, and you just get a view, like a 360 of all the valleys, and there's this little town down here. Gorgeous. Cold though, it's still cold. There's still wind, and it still says that it's 3 degrees above freezing right now, with wind chill factor. So yeah, that's just something we're gonna deal with.
Ingredients are sugar, glucose syrup, water, and peppermint flavor.
There's no wheat or anything?
No. So I'm not sure. It says cake, mint cake. These are really popular in the Lake District. We picked them up before we left. We were just waiting for the perfect moment to eat it. That is not what I expected. What the heck?
What? Let me see. Ooh. I don't know about that.
I thought it was chocolate.
I thought it was a cracker.
Ooh. Oh, a lot of mint in there. It tastes like, what are those things called? Mentos? You know?
Yeah.
Mint Mentos. It tastes like that.
Mm.
But it says it's a favorite among hikers.
Because there's like 400 calories in a bar, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of calories. Yeah, almost 379 calories per 100 grams. So just a little less than 85. My God. Really good though. Oh, it's really minty. I'm gonna just drool a little bit. And this morning we have hot coffee. We still have not got a mug, but...
Well, we did have a mug.
Okay. Yes, someone lost it. But this is definitely...
Who lost the mug to you?
It was me. I lost it. It was in the hotel room because we had ceramic mugs and we had the metal one, and it's just so much more charming to sit in bed in the hotel with a little metal mug, and then I left it in the hotel.
I have a very important announcement to make. We've upgraded our tent. Check this out, you guys. Do your little noise. You gonna give the grand tour?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Instantly, you guys can't feel it, but the temperature in here is like 75 degrees.
It has a heater.
It has a heater. Oh my gosh, I almost cried when we came here last night. It was just so warm. We have, wow, we should have cleaned up, but
we have a microwave, tea kettle.
Yeah, what is this thing called? A refrigerator? I've not had enough coffee. And then outlets, which has been really nice to charge all our stuff. And then, of course, our bikes, which can come everywhere with us.
This is just our way of protecting everything that we own, so don't judge us for just bringing the bikes into every situation with us.
Yeah. We've knocked our shins a lot over the last 12 hours.
We gotta get going.
What? What?
You did sleep in my sleeping bag.
I did not.
Yes, the entire night I was like, oh wow, this sleeping bag literally won't go around me. I'm getting so fat. The whole night.
No way.
Yes, you slept in my sleeping bag.
No, because I set them up last night, and
I just looked at the size. I can't. I was so self-conscious.
I'm so sorry.
You seem sorry. Today's gonna be the longest day that we biked so far. We're going to see if we can't get to Newcastle on Tyne. It's 45 miles. Wait, that's such an unusual name. I want to figure out where the origins of that are. Newcastle on Tyne? Tyne? I'm gonna look that up.
I'm at the base of the mountain running uphill. You're either running for the top, coming down, or you're stuck still. It's a low, have a seat, then it's farewell. Yeah, I know it just repeats like a drum beat, like a drum beat, like a drum beat. The way up, the way up, the way up, on it over. The way up, the way up, the way up, on it over. After all and all, it's just a
To be honest, I was getting a little frustrated and emotional getting here because the hills and the wind, and we were being passed, and it's just like really hard not to let your ego get involved.
Oh, because the other bike tours?
The bike tours, yeah.
They had way less stuff.
Yeah, they looked pretty badass though. So it just kind of like, in that moment, it just like, I just felt very like disheartened. And we're only like 2 miles in of a 43 mile day. So I was getting a little like short-tempered and stuff. So I love you. Thank you for dealing with that. But then we just got here and just, it kind of just all vanished because it's for something, right? We're doing all this for a reason, and just like, look at this, like we're doing it for this.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
I think this is the...
And I'm not talking about the view.
You're gonna make me cry. Today's not even an emotional roller coaster. You can't throw more on top. I love you. So this is more of Hriens Wall, and just like, I can't imagine having to build this wall, but also the fact that like it stood here for 2,000 years, and it was higher. I think it was up to 4 meters tall. It's just...
Apparently it took around 6 years to build Hriens Wall, and that is just mind-blowing to me. Especially with the tools and the resources they had available to them back then. It really makes you wonder, when they're repaving a small section of road nowadays, why it takes like 5 or 6 years. And we have these huge machines to do it with, and it's still, and then the road doesn't last. Yeah, Tia just said it. And then the road doesn't last that long. Hey, it's just a stupid rant, but yeah, this is incredible. It's crazy to think what it must have been like as a Roman soldier pulled all the way from Italy to come out here, what probably felt like the absolute end of the world. Just nothingness. Mm-hmm. And you're building a wall.
And then manning it.
And manning it. Just to sort of keep the edges of I guess at the time they probably consider it civilization intact. Yeah. And life has changed so much in the last couple thousand years.
I wonder if there was any kind of like, the people who are on this, like that side of the wall, like on the Roman side, if they're like imagining what's out there on the north, if it was like kind of like fantastical, or like kind of like, you know, in Game of Thrones, like the north of the wall. Yeah,
north of the wall. I'm sure they had to have taken inspiration.
Yeah.
When he wrote the book, The Wall in the North, Game of Thrones. It's just absolutely breathtaking, and these cliffs too. I don't know. It really comes together to just have this ethereal quality. Oh, absolutely awesome.
Good word.
Use the...
No, I meant time lapse. We do the stand here in the cold.
I'm sorry.
I love you. That man right there. I love him. Oh boy. Don't go chasing. It's raining! It's not supposed to be raining! Oh my god. Ah! Ah!
There's a black lamb. Did you see the black lamb?
That's the 4th time you've stopped to take pictures of sheep.
You can kind of talk to them.
Will you show everyone or tell everyone
Well,
what
if
you've
you
been?
go bah, all the sheep are like, yeah, whatever. I've had people do that, but the little lambs, they always perk up and they're like, holy shit, that's a weird looking sheep. They look just like flabbergasted. So there's a little black lamb. Did you see the black one?
No.
There's a little black lamb over there. And I was just talking to him, he kept looking at me, and then I'd do it again and he'd look at me again. It was really cute.
I can't wait to see your camera roll.
What's the holdup? Let's go.
You are the holdup.
Come on. There's another one. It's on the other side. But he's over there. We need to make some time.
When we started this adventure, I had heard about sore muscles, and I had heard a lot about how your butt was going to feel. But what I didn't really fully encapsulate was how difficult the mind was going to be.
33 miles to go. We got this.
It's really difficult when you're deep in that emotional block to not blame things like the hill or the wind or other bikers or the rain as these big obstacles blocking the way to you having a really good day.
24 miles to go.
But that's the magical thing about a place like this. When you've reached the top of a hill and you look over and you see these ancient ruins that have so much history, or you're finally gliding down the most beautiful country road.
18 miles to go.
The world kind of just softens, and the emotional block doesn't seem so big anymore. And you kind of just realize that things are pretty great. It took me a bit to get there, but I did reach it, and now we're in Newcastle. Cheveyo's taking a shower, which he definitely deserves. I'm next. I definitely need one. But we're really, really excited to explore this city. It looks pretty neat. But yeah, thank you for coming along with us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Subscribe.